Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. Either enjoying this new week by trying to get through your weeklies, pushing the bunny event right now, playing the mini games, or even trying to finish up solo raid. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're having fun with it. And real quick, before we get started with anything, I just want to say thank you so much for the support when it came to the solo raid guide. I know it's far from perfect, and a lot of people enjoyed it, enjoyed the team compositions I talked about, but at the same time, there is some things that I wish I did better in terms of explaining, and there was some feedback that I got with that, so thank you for that, and I will be working on that more in the future when it comes to solo raids. I know it's a lot of information, but at least I should go into more depth when it comes to some of it, so I will keep that in mind for the future, so thank you very much for that. Now, before we get started as well, I want to give a massive shout out to the channel members on this channel. Thank you Arttu, KingPresiden, Chris, Dario, Simon, and Beebee. You guys' immense support means so much to me, and the fact that you chose to support even further means so much to me. The generosity is outstanding, and whether you're a channel member, whether you're a subscriber, supporting, liking, commenting, and watching my videos is more than enough support for me. So thank you so much, because without your guys' watch time, without you guys just constantly being here in this community, there wouldn't be a channel. So thank you very much. And when it comes to today's video, I actually want to continue this Should You Poll series that I have going on. And I wanted to do it since the soda one, and I feel like it's a fun little series that we're doing here, and it's nice to come up with new ones. And there are 3 aspects that I have with this Should You Poll. But before we get to that, just remember that this is all subjective. Polling, if you poll because you like how Alice looks, or you like whatever the banner is, then poll for it. I'm not going to stop you. It's all subjective at the end of the day, so this is mostly just like for entertainment and just like some ideas to come with polling if you're still like on the fence, right? So, first things first, there's income. Whether, you know, you have enough gems, whether you're saving, what's the next banner looking like in terms of trying to save or just pull on it. Next one's waifu ability, which is hugely subjective. I might like a waifu that you might not like. So, at the end of the day, I'm just a simp, so I'm always going to say yes. Let's be real here. And then third, it's going to be how good they are as a kit, as a unit, as like in terms of meta, how well they are in a team. And we'll go through all of that right now. So first things first, income. It's kind of iffy right now because if you spent a lot trying to either pull for Soda Bunny and you got shafted, or you just pulled once, you got lucky and you still have currency, but you're scared to pull of getting shafted, or you're worried about what's coming up next, what's going on. Well, I have good news for you depending on if you're going to pull or not. And that's the next banner that we have confirmed is not summer. We actually don't know when summer is or if summer is even coming yet. However, as far as we know, with the little voices in the wind, the next banner is confirmed to be a standard banner. Now, I will say there is some fan service to that standard banner. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not trying to get in trouble here. There's some fan service to it. I'm just saying. But that being said, if you really wanted to pull for Alice but you're scared that summer was coming up, then go ahead and pull. Go ahead and save whatever you choose to do. Keep saving, because obviously you can put it to wishlist, but just remember that the wishlist is not a guarantee. So that's one thing that a lot of people might be worried about. So if you want to pull or save, go ahead and pull because you're good for now. Because we have a standard next, so you're still fine. That being said though, waifu ability. How is our girl Alice looking? And I'm going to be honest, I really like how Bunny Alice looks. I already like her normal form because she's cute. I know some people wanted more fan service, but I always found normal Alice just cute, and this version of her looks awesome, and I love her with the shoes and the little bit of latex. She's like maybe a bit more bustier than like Blanc, but like she looks awesome, and I love her shooting pose just because it's straight up masked. I know a lot of people are like, they always hear me say that she looks like she has masked shooting pose. So real quick, I just want to show you masked shooting pose, and I'm not even exaggerating when it's almost exactly like her shooting pose. Like, she has like a bit more of a turn to it, but like she has that face that I love so much. And I still need to get mass like bikini outfit. I just don't want to spend the money on just a straight up costume. I need to invest in her before I feel like I make it worthwhile for her. But we're not talking about masked here. We're talking about Alice. And when it comes to Alice, I think she looks great. I love her personality, and just as a looks in general, I've always loved her character. I think her front pose looks amazing to show off her front assets as well as the back assets. I think they did a great job overall in the fan service in this event. So if you're already going to pull for waifu, I'm already going to just say yes straight up. I think she's worth it. But even when we want to talk about her without waifu. How's her kit looking? Honestly, she's great. If you already watched the tier list video, she's SS in a lot of things except PvP. She is a great support character. And what's great about her compared to Soda is that Soda is really good for what she is. She just needs a lot of help with her carry in terms of the chips. But with Bunny Alice, you're able to put her in anything you want. So when it comes to trying to decide on how good she is to pull for, I think she's definitely a good supporter, especially if you need more healers on your team, because majority of her kit, yes, even though her skill 1 has something for water-coated allies, the rest of her kit has a lot of healing, max ammo up, burst gauge, filling speed. There's a lot of good things in her kit that you can try to rely on for any team. The only thing that you need to keep in mind with her kit is that she is a burst 1 40-second cooldown that goes into another burst 1. So she's going to need someone to help her burst again. So let's say you need 2 burst 1s. So it'll be Bunny, Alice, and like Dorothy or something like that. You really need another one to help her out. So just keep that in mind that you will need to run a 2-1-2. That being said though, I think her heals are great. The fact that she heals like every 3 seconds is really useful. And for some people, it will make the difference for them to stay alive in a match or not. So, I think overall, even if you're not pulling for waifu and you really only care about meta, I think that pulling for her is a really good deal because supporters have such longevity compared to DPS. DPSs get outcrept anytime. It's pretty clear. But when we have someone like Litter, who only is recently getting on par with someone like D-Killer Wife, and Litter has been here since day 1, it shows the amount of carry that supporters have in terms of their kits. That's why Dorothy's still good to this day, Litter's still good, and D-Killer Wife is just on par with Litter just now because we got someone new that's just as good. So, I think she's worth pulling if you really care about meta or just having more units, because at the same time, she will be an extra addition of support for a union raid or a solo raid team. So, with those 3 things in mind, should you pull? Honestly, in my opinion, subjective of course, I think you should pull. I think she's a great character, a great unit. At the same time, even though she is a standard banner, I think she's great. I'm mostly pulled just because I have some trauma when it comes to the wish list, because I still don't have D-Killer Wife. I don't fucking have her, dude. I don't have her. So, it's the one time I regret not pulling for that fucking banner, and that's just not happening. So, I'm always going to try to pull. Mostly just to entertain you guys, whether I get shafted or not, but overall, that's my thoughts on Alice. But what are your thoughts? Do you like Alice? Do you think that she should have been a better character? Do you wish that she had more fan service? Do you think that she would have been better just having like just a skin of her instead of making an altar? What do you guys think? Overall, I'm pretty happy with this event in terms of the banners, fan service, and everything. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm just looking forward to getting through the hard mode now so we can see that final cutscene and get to the new banner. I can't wait to finally talk about the banner being confirmed because I keep hinting at it. But I hope you guys are looking forward to it because I'm also looking forward to it. I'm just a big cheerleader guy. I'm done. I'm not talking to it anymore. I'm done. You guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And once again, thank you guys all for the support that you've given me. It's crazy how fast we're growing, and I can't wait to keep on going. The Steam's not running out yet. Take care, and see you in the next one.